Good evening. Are you here for the train? Visiting someone? On business? Venturing somewhere new, perhaps? Escaping life's woes? You look like you need it. Well, welcome one and all. Yes, welcome one and all. Now quick, board the train before it leaves the station. The train is many things, but late is not one of them. It won't be here for long, but beware. Once you board the train, it won't stop until it takes you where you need to go. And it may not always take you where you expect it. There's nothing in this world like the magic of a train ride. The rhythmic rumble as it draws near. The deafening music of the orchestra, of the horns like an orchestra, tuning in unison. On board, each cart is like its own world. In one, passengers could fall in love. In another, a heart could be broken. On board, anything could happen. You could.
Make a friend. Make a sacrifice. Take a second chance, or sixth.
Rebuild what's been broken.
Rediscover a part of yourself you've lost.
Discover another life.
Learn what it means to love. Stop running from the past.
Face the dark.
Remember.
Remember.
Remember. Tonight, you're boarding the train. Perhaps you're a parent, a politician, a pickpocketer even. But when you disembark, you don't quite know who you will be. All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! All aboard!
I guess this is the part where we look out the window. Seriously, you want to look out the window? It's nice in here. The lights, the warmth. There are people in all of their carts looking out their windows. It's what you do on a train. I don't know what you're talking about. It stinks in here. Well, what else is there to do? It's just a window. I didn't even bring my book. Let's explore. But Mom and Dad said to stay in the car. No excuses. By the end of this trip, we will make this train ours. We will run this train. We'll not be bored. I can already tell we're going to be grounded all vacation. Not if we don't get caught, loser. Well, what did you have in mind?
That was a time getting those kids settled down.
I can't believe they could stuff a toy so far deep inside their bag that we almost went back to the car to find it.
Yeah, my knees are gonna hurt from running after them. Is it weird that I'm a tiny bit proud? They're clever kids. Minds like that are gonna do amazing things someday.
As long as we can make sure that they make it to someday without getting hurt. It's amazing that together they can solve some of the harder puzzles we give them, but it's only a short distraction before they open up the medicine drawer and gobble up whatever in there. I'm gonna buy another set of child locks when we get home.
Maybe we just need to try harder to help them understand that some things aren't safe. I don't want our kids growing up surrounded by locks and gates.
We've been trying plenty hard already, but you know Jesse and Dylan. You tell them not to go somewhere and they run right towards it just to see what you're hiding.
Well, I need something cold and refreshing. I'm 20 minutes away from the kids to get some work done.
On vacation?
Look, I've got a ton of deadlines.
Hey, don't worry about what's after break, okay? Enjoy it. No kids, no nagging mom, just you and me. It's one of those rare times.
Yeah. I think I need to relearn how to relax.
Do the stretches I do with the kids at the end of PE. Stretch those arms, flex those fingers. Yeah.
Jesse, come back to Grandma. No kids are allowed in there, you know.
my work files alone.
Seriously?
Look, you might kill me, but if I lose those work files, my boss is gonna kill me and then fire my ghost.
Can I just have a second to check if being haunted counts against my sick leave? I've only gotten 1 day left. You two are really sucking the fun out of this.
Sorry?
Anyway, as I was saying, you shall forfeit your most prized possessions. I don't feel any different.
Well, my work files are still here, thank God. Oh no.
What is it?
The last crayon in that giant box I won at an art contest at school.
The crayons and stuff that kids found in the closet? I loved what they did with those. Their drawings came out so colorful and glittery.
Yeah, I kept the only one that hadn't worn down to the stump, but I can't find it. Did you do this?
I didn't know you still cared about that old thing.
Look, I cared a lot about the crayon. Okay?
Hey! Look, miss. Which, I know it doesn't mean a lot as far as money goes, but we don't have a lot of memories left from back then. So it would mean a lot to us if you would just give it back, please?
All right, I'll return it to you undamaged, but you have to do one thing for me first.
Name it.
You have to learn to have fun.
I bet they're so scared right now.
But do you want them to be scared?
Yeah, sure. Being scared is fun sometimes. Like, I don't know, don't you like Halloween?
Yeah, I guess Halloween is pretty fun. Ooh, remember that one time we went into the haunted house and then...
Yeah, that was great.
And we like Halloween because after they're done spooking us, they give us candy, right?
Yeah, who doesn't like candy?
But they don't give the adults candy. So what do they give them instead when they're in the No Kids Allowed part?
I heard something about alcohol.
What's that?
Maybe you should ask Grandma.
Good idea. Hey, Grandma! What's alcohol?
Well, it's a type of drink that only adults are allowed to have. If you have too much, it makes you do some very silly things. That's why we don't give it to kids. You're silly enough as it is.
Wonder what kind of silly.
Oh, maybe.
Let's try this again. What are you two scared of?
I thought you wanted us to have fun.
Same thing. Haven't you ever been to a haunted house? Now, reveal to me your fears.
Well, there's quite a lot of things I'm afraid of. Climate change, wildfire season, getting into a car crash.
No, I can't work with these.
What are you doing?
Reading your minds. All I'm finding is the most boring adult nonsense I've ever seen. Medical bills, fathers-in-laws. Why specifically fathers? Answering the phone. Dealing with student debt. Waking up in the middle of surgery without the anesthesia. Or what is anesthesia?
Hey, could you not?
You shall not leave. There's no escape from the bar car.
How are you doing that?
Doing what?
That thundery thing.
Yeah, it would really come in handy when I need to stop my fourth graders from beating each other up with sticks. Or when we need to stop the kids from turning on the fireplace to kill Santa. It's like hurting cats. Actually, cats might be easier.
You're all so boring. Remember to have fun. Today's selection, we have the Dozy Draught, which will put you in an enchanted sleep
That's something you need, sweetheart.
for 100 years.
gotta pay taxes. To be a slug, committing tax evasion, while chilling in the forest, munching leaves, burying the dirt. That's great.
And I'm just saying, if turning into an animal is on the table, are you really going to pick a slug? If you gave these potions to the kids in my class, you'd get 6 dogs, 3 cats, a flock of various types of birds, a tiger, a shark, a tiger shark, and at least 3 dinosaurs, none of which, for the record, have to file a 1040.
What's a 1040?
You should be happy that you don't know.
So, are you going with the hot brew?
Let's look at the other options. I like the selection. Keep going.
Right? Third and a favorite on the list, we have a chocolate thirst quencher that turns you back into a kid, any age you want.
Oh, that's tempting.
These look so good, but I'm not sure if we can have any of them.
So you want to be stuck here forever then?
Well, no, but may I explain?
Go ahead.
When you're a kid and you see a box of gummy worms, you'd always have to ask your parents. If you want to travel on a train to go see dinosaurs, you'd have to beg your parents to go. If you go hang out with your friends, you'd always have to be back home by curfew. Not when you're an adult. You can do whatever you want. But in order to have that freedom, you need money to buy gummy worms or play video games. I know you see us talk about it a lot, but it's important that we do it.
I know what you're saying is true, but that's not what I see.
What do you mean?
What you're saying right now and how you really feel don't quite match up. When I took that crayon away from you, a look on your face, I felt kind of bad. Can you explain why?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to doodle a lot. I'd draw on the back of electrical bills, the walls of my house, the margins of my homework. Over the years, my teachers encouraged me to do all these art competitions, and that's how I won the crayons. In high school, I was doing all of these art projects, and there was a point where I actually wanted to go to art school after graduation. But times were tough for my family, and they wanted me to do something that paid more. College, grad school, and work is just taking up so much of my time. I've left it collecting dust for decades now. That crayon was a reminder that maybe one day I can find the time to start another project again.
And for me, well, I did get to follow my dreams in a way. When I was a kid, I always thought that my teachers were perfectly put together and all-knowing. I wanted to be like them when I grew up. Now that I'm standing where they were, I realize they were just doing all that for our sake. Little mementos like that crayon remind me what it's like to have someone to look up to and admire. So maybe I can be that someone for the kids I teach and the kids we raise.
Do you really have to give up on the things you loved as kids in order to be an adult?
You're not supposed to have to. But I can't find the time anymore. There's projects, more projects. Sometimes the kids get out of hand. That's just what adulthood is like.
So do the best with the time that you have. If you can't spare a moment for a drawing class, doodle on the back of a napkin if you have to. If no one can tell you what to do, the only person that's stopping you is you.
Well,
That's surprisingly mature of you.
Mature of us, I think. No need to choose any of the drinks here. Free to go.
Thank you.
thank you.
You're back! How was the park?
took my crayon and had us try these incredibly interesting potions?
Oh yeah, we were listening. The bar girl was pretty cool. Can we go there when we grow up?
Sure, but that's not usually how it...
Well, what have you drawn?
These kids are trying to imagine what was happening in the bar car.
Potions and witches and haunted houses, and honestly, we were kind of surprised we got it right.
Huh.
It's as if your drawings came to life.
Let me join you.
Sure.
Have you guys heard of the magical fountain of youth?
Hello? Hello?
What?
Petra? I almost didn't recognize you. That fancy shirt. Are those gray hairs? You're not an adult now, are you?
Who? Zeke? What are you doing here? You're imaginary.
I'm here because you brought me here, of course. Just like always. Bored on a long train ride. I get it. I'll be running right alongside the whole way. Look, watch me jump over this house. Whee!
Zeke? Wow, it's been years since we last talked.
I can tell. You look so much older. And I feel so out of practice.
Why do you keep running, Zeke? To what end? Do you even know where we're going?
Of course I don't. Wait, what happened to our connection? I always know everything you know.
I think you're real now, Zeke. You're not a part of my mind anymore, so you don't know everything I do.
Huh. If you say so. So, where are we going?
Washington, D.C.
No way! You're the president now? That's what you always wanted? That is so cool!
That's what I wanted until I was 8. I've since set more realistic goals for myself.
Well, last time we talked, you were 11, and you still wanted to be the president.
Well, I'm 43 now, and I decided to run for representative instead.
Whoa, so you're a representative now? That is so cool! Maybe not as cool as president, but cool! So, what else have you been doing? Did you ever get your own airplane? Or boat at least? Or Super Mario World?
Let's see, I stayed in St. Louis for middle and high school, then college, law school, started a family, then the beginning of my political career.
Whoa, wait. You started a family? And you got married, and I wasn't invited to the wedding?
Well, we didn't get married in a car, so it would have been tough to have you.
Seriously though, a family? Where are they?
Back in St. Louis.
They're not coming with you?
No,
Are they joining you later?
I don't think they will.
Why not? Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk about it, and that's okay. But if you're going to be a representative, wouldn't you want your family to be with you?
That would have been true some time ago, Zeke, when I needed to present the best version of myself to the world possible. But believe me, the media has bigger stories now.
Ooh, like what? Is a meteor coming? Or did they add a third tower? Or did you do something? Did you steal tax money? Or did you kill someone?
I didn't kill her. I had nothing to do with it.
You did kill someone! What happened?
Okay. It was a highly unfortunate accident concerning a political opponent of mine, resulting in her hospitalization shortly prior to the current election. Not fatal, thank goodness, but fortunately, serious injuries were sustained. Maria Lenley.
Oh, I remember Maria. She was always so mean to you in social studies. I'm glad she's in the hospital.
We're not. See, we're adults. These kinds of things can't happen. Look, political rivalries are one thing, but that never extends to wishing physical harm on another person. Never.
So you're not the reason she's in the hospital?
Correlating the timing of that accident with the election is fallacious reasoning. You're jumping to conclusions, Zeke, just like the rest of the world.
Come on, Petra. You can tell me what happened. We tell each other everything.
It stays between just us.
I've never spoken to another person in my entire life.
Well, be told. Honest to God, it wasn't my fault. I never wished harm on Maria. You have to understand that. But it's possible, not certain, but possible, I could have stopped it from happening.
What happened?
Our election was more heated than most. Our views were very opposed, and the media loved the fact that we hated each other since elementary school. We exchanged more insults on stage than the average pair of candidates. The whole city got swept up in rivalry, and the polls were tight, but leaning increasingly in her favor, and I could just feel everything I was working for slipping further from my grasp. But then, this group approached. They appeared to be my saviors. They really supported me, they said. They would do whatever necessary to see me in office. They could end her candidacy. They said it was more important to win than play fair, and at the time, I agreed with them.
You told them to hurt her.
Of course not. I gave them the go-ahead on their plan. I thought they were going to find blackmail, hack into her systems, delete it.
And it never occurred to you that they could do something else.
It did. I didn't think they would. I didn't want them to.
Did you even ask them about it? Did you tell them not to hurt her?
I told myself that it would be improper to specify, that it was safer the less that I knew. But really, the details don't matter. They should have known better. They should have known that going that far would have done much more harm than good.
And what did they do?
It was 3 days ago, the night of our final debate. Most constituents had already made up their minds at this point, but the race was still too close to call, although she did have all the popular stances on all the hot topics that particular week. But you know me, I arrived several hours prior, began my preparations. Things seemed as usual until I had been notified that she still hadn't made an appearance. No one was able to get in touch with her. Long story short, she'd been shot in the shoulder, chest area. Truth be told, she's in critical condition. No one knows if she'll be okay.
Oh no. But at least that means you'll be winning the election now, right?
God. You really stayed 11 years old forever, didn't you, Steve? The shooting was linked to me within 2 days. I'm finished. Forget the representativeship. I'm lucky if I don't go to prison.
Then why are you going to DC now? Why aren't you trying to fix things or spending time with your family?
I can't fix things. My family will want nothing to do with me. I'm doing them a favor.
By leaving forever? Did you even say goodbye?
They're better off without me. Everyone is. You know, when I first ran for office, I really thought I could make a difference. I really thought that I could change the system from the inside, fight oppression, be the representation that I wanted to see, speak up for the little guy. Where that dream got me. If I'd settled for some cushy job as a lobbyist, Maria Leonard would still be alive in the world. She'd be poised for a representative, true, but no matter. I would be at home, eating dinner with my family. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go all out. Forget about ambition. I play it safe and no one gets hurt. I'm starting over.
Whoa, that was some log. I'm rusty. I don't remember wearing me out like this before. And the funny thing is, I don't ever think I got to see any of the places that I ran to. As soon as we arrived, you'd forget about me, and I'd disappear until the next car ride. Never really did get the chance to stand still.
Sorry about that. I'm not the most thoughtful person in the world.
Oh, no, I never minded. I mean, it would have been nice to have seen something cool eventually, but I was always so laser focused on the next big thing. Even if I did get a chance to stop and smell the roses, I'm not sure I would have.
That's a shame. We had it good back then.
We sure did. But don't you think we might not have actually grown up? I mean, I'm still running, and so are you. You're leaving behind everything that you've left behind already. I mean, you're still focused on the next big thing, forgetting what you've left behind. We should go back for once. I'm getting tired.
Go back? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Go back to my wife and say, hey, I'm not a murderer, but the worst you've heard of me is true. I let my ambition get the best of me. I jeopardized my career and our future just because I couldn't imagine myself getting hurt in this fight. And then we kiss and make up, and then we live happily ever after.
I don't know what to tell you, Petra. I'm just an imaginary guy who jumps over houses and runs along telephone wires and somehow never gets hurt. I mean, I guess I don't know what I do either. Maybe it's simplest to just keep running.
You could go to Six Flags. You were always talking about that.
That's true. But I wanted to go to the one in St. Louis, not the one in D.C.
Obviously, St. Louis is so much better.
That's a shame, though, because I don't know how I'd be getting there without you.
What, are you trying to guilt trip me into going back so you could go to Six Flags? Can't go back. I don't know how I'd face my wife and son. I'd look like a fool.
Better to look like a fool than to reset your life.
I reset my life either way. Can't be a politician anymore. My wife would leave me, it'd be the same thing. Forget all that. Forget about obligations. I can do whatever I want now. I'm free.
No obligations, huh? Does that make you happy?
That's not what matters anymore.
See, Petra, for as long as I've known you, you've always wanted to do huge things. When you became president, you were going to get rid of homework forever and make up 100 new holidays and make sure that everyone always had enough to eat. It wasn't just about being famous and all that. You wanted to make the world a better place. You cared about people, and I think you still do.
Of course I do.
Maybe you're not going to be a president or a representative or anything like that, but you can still be a mom.
You've been running for decades, Zeke. No wonder you're so tired. Come on, get in.
Get in? What do you mean? How do I stop?
Just take my hand, Zeke. It'll be okay. Yeah. So, I believe our next stop is Pittsburgh. Then we'll get off the train there, then take the one going back.
You mean we're going to St. Louis?
Yes. I don't even know what we're gonna do when we get there. I don't know how I'm going to explain it either. But whatever it is, we'll face it. We're going to stay. Thanks for coming, Cassie.
I'm so bored! The clock is just not ticking!
Is your watch broken?
No, but like, the time is going so slowly. Oh, we've been on this train forever.
Well, time is for adults anyways.
Yeah! It's not the boss of us!
Would you like anything, miss?
Oh, could I have a cookie, please?
Of course, miss.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, nothing at all.
Need some air. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries. Just be a little more careful next time. Can I help you with anything?
No!
Okay then.
Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. What the?
Would you like anything, miss?
Didn't I just get a... I'll have a cookie, I guess.
Of course, miss.
Do I owe you anything?
Oh, nothing at all.
Didn't this just happen? Hey, didn't I just fall into your lap just a second ago?
What the hell are you talking about?
Am I hallucinating? What is going on? Okay. You don't remember me? I was walking down the aisle when the train lurched, and then I just fell.
Look, lady, I don't know you. I'm just trying to read my newspaper. Why don't you leave me alone?
I didn't mean to bother you. I'm back here?
Would you like anything, miss?
You don't remember walking by here already? This is the third time you've asked me that question. Am I going crazy?
I'm not sure what you mean, miss. Do you want anything?
I'll have a cookie, please. Thanks. Is it the cookie? I end up back here every time I try talking to that guy.
Hello.
Hey! How are you?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm just wondering how you're doing.
Oh, I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
Hey, I'm not usually this bold, but could I get your number?
Oh, I'm sorry. You seem really nice, but I have a girlfriend.
Oh, I see. Wish that could have gone differently. Wait a minute. If this moment is on loop, I have another chance.
Would you like anything,
Cookie,
miss?
please. It's the best way to live
Hi.
We have a girlfriend, If you give me a chance, I know I can show you a good time.
I'm sorry. You seem nice, but I don't really find you attractive.
Why?
You're just not my type. And you also just tried to kiss me. What the hell?
No, that was supposed to work. How did that not work?
Is it something with me? Why can't I win it over? But hey, aren't you gonna ask me if I want something? Where are we? What's going on?
It's in your mind, miss. You tell me.
Is this all a dream? Okay, if that's the case, why can't I get that guy to like me back? If anything, my mind should be the one place where that is possible.
That was not for me to say, but perhaps there's something in your mind preventing you from seeing that as a possible outcome.
Well, wait, where are you going?
Hi, what are you...
I don't know how I've been able to come over here and talk to you. I mean, every time this moment has happened, I've acted all confident, but I'm not. I mean, heck, the only reason we talked in the first place is because I tripped and fell on you. Why do you keep acting different? I mean, I understand the last time. I don't know what happened there, but...
You don't know what I'm like.
What?
You keep on imagining the worst case scenario of who I might be, and then believing that's the reality. But, you know, there's also the possibility that I'm just a regular guy who would be flattered to talk to someone like you.
No. No, that's true.
Why not?
Because I'm not that type of woman. I'm not the kind who turns heads, who guys find attractive, who guys want to date. I'm just not. Oh, why can't I be confident in myself? Why can't I be confident in how I look? Why can't I be loved?
You can be loved, Julia. Deep down, you know that's true. Just say it.
I can be loved.
Try again.
I should be loved.
A little farther.
I will find someone who loves me. I will be loved. Whether it's now or somewhere down the line, I will find someone who sees me for who I am and loves me.
There. That's all you needed to do.
Would you like anything, miss?
Am I still dreaming?
What are you talking about? I'm just here to sell pastries, miss. Would you like one?
No. No, I would not. Hi, I'm Julia. What's your name?
Oh, hi. I'm John. Nice to meet you. Is something the matter?
Oh, no, not at all. Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Oh, sure. Is everything okay?
Yeah. You're just different from how I thought you would be.
Different. Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's good. It's really good.
Hey, how you doing?
So, what exactly is the plan here, boss?
We gotta deal with the terrible tomato. They got some kind of magic 8-ball that can grant actual wishes. And we're gonna use it to run the town when we get back.
Actual wishes? Are you certain? That doesn't seem like a thing that could just happen.
From our intel, it seems to be the real deal. But the only way they give it up is if we give them this magical yo-yo that I bought from Five Below. But they can't know that this whole thing is hooey. These tomatoes mean business, and they will not hesitate to gun us all down.
I see. Well, I mean, they figure out pretty quick if our end of the trade was a hoax, right? And who's to say they aren't tricking us as well? The whole thing seems unnecessarily convoluted, if you ask me.
Our intel never lies. Shut up, will ya? As far as we know, as for the fake yo-yo, that's why we gotta be quick. In and out. No guns. Can't have a repeat of the deli.
What's the deli? Why are we taking your hats off?
Oh, don't worry about it. It was another time. Now, do you got the plan? Or do we need to go over it again?
I got it. Get lost, but whatever you say.
Okay, the deal's about to start. Let's head on over. What are you doing? Stand back there!
What?
Romano.
That guy's the best the great Lorenzo could do.
Zip it, Antonio.
Haven't seen you in a while. Not since, the deli.
Oh, cut the small and bottom. We both got a reason to be here, and we're gonna make it quick. We know each other's the last one that we want to see.
Well, you got the thing.
Of course I do.
Very nice. If nothing, you are a man of your word, this little buddy.
Well, ain't no deal without the other half.
Oh, I know. Be patient, Renzo. You got it right. I guess patience never really was a strong suit.
Since when did I give you permission to call me that?
Oh, relax. As far as I'm concerned, I was able to call you whatever I wanted before. The deli.
Damn it, Antonio! Stop mentioning the deli! I'll shoot you. If you mention it one more time, I will.
Hey, easy there, easy there. You can treat you old pal Tony, right? Besides, you put that in the past. It's behind us now. It's time to move on.
No. I still remember when you told me the almighty mozzarellas weren't good enough for you. I have every right to hold a grudge.
That's all you do. I left because you couldn't let go of the old ways, the way your man used to do it. Face it, Lorenzo, it's outdated. Ancient history.
You tell him, boss.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, watch who you're talking to. It's almost as if this is just something that
We're
we
still
couldn't
doing the deal, right?
Shut up!
Frank!
I can take a hint!
No, you're there for something. There's not
Can we get back to the deal?
Please. The yo-yo's gone. Which one of you bozos took it? Trying to pull a fast one on the tomato, somebody?
How dare you accuse me? You know I'm above that. I respect the trade deal, even if it's with you dum-dums.
And where is the yo-yo?
Frank! I swear to mozzarella Lombardi, may he rest in peace. If you don't shut your mouth! Now, where was I?
Okay. Don't make me do this, Renzo.
I don't got a clue where the damn yo-yo went, and now I'm starting to think you took it for yourself.
Whoa! Wait, what? I was not trained for this. I didn't bring my gun. This was supposed to be diplomatic.
This is a game. What do you think you signed up for? Law school? Well? What do you mean, well? That magic 8-ball was going to be our key to taking over the city. It could have done anything. It could have brought back the Delhi.
I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore. The 8-ball's a phony. There was nothing special about it besides the fact that it was a sentimental thing from you. What?
I figured you wouldn't give something like that away. And guess what? That yo-yo, it was fake too. Can you believe it? We both tried to dupe the other.
I knew it. A yo-yo that could bring back the dead. What kind of supernatural train do you think we're on?
Can you believe it? This courses wouldn't have worked. We're just both too good.
Yeah. Reminds me of the old times.
Yeah, old times.
I miss it, Renzo. I miss us.
I do too, Tony.
Look, I'm sorry about what I said back there. It's good to be fond of your past. You really loved that deli, didn't you?
I did. But maybe I can build a new one. With you. Together.
That's all I ever wanted.
Finally, that was the longest slow burn ever.
I honestly thought that happened a lot sooner.
They're finally a pizza again!
You know what? We really need to go on that honeymoon we never took. I wear your ring every day after all.
Oh, Renzo, I never took mine off. I knew in the end that I'd be with you forever.
Deep down, I knew too, Tony.
I love you, Renzo.
I love you, Tony.
Let's walk the cars. That'll be fun and very safe. No, that would be violation code number 3A. Jesse, please. Excuse me. Do you mind if I sit here? Sure.
Hi, my name is.
Rumi, I know.
Oh, have we met before?
No, sorry. Name tag.
Oh, I totally forgot to put this on.
I forgot I got on this thing. I like your shoes. These call me Ross.
Just for last, you know it.
Huh?
Never mind. What's your name?
I just said it. Rosalina, but my friends call me Ross.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were. Never mind. Oopsie. The tray.
It's okay. I get it. You're cute.
This might sound silly, but are you flirting with me?
Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Wait. Actually, yes. But no.
I'm confused, and more than I usually am when I'm riding a bus.
Boss. Anyways, I just got out of a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got time if you want to get into detail.
Why? You barely know me.
It's because I barely know you. We're two strangers heading to places unknown, filled with maybes and unpredictables. Why not get to know the people you're around while you're still with them?
No, that's so not true. I'm heading to my parents' house, which is the most peaceful place I know in this world. You know, they just wake up after breakfast, go to place at the deli, and come back home and go to sleep, probably have dinner, go watch that television. The cycle repeats itself over and over.
I don't believe that. You're too normal for your life to be that way.
Isn't it supposed to be that way?
No, I think you just want it to be that way.
I'm so sorry.
You're running away.
No?
Then why are you? No. You're on this bus for a reason.
Bus! Do you not understand you're on a train? You don't know where you're going.
Oh, yes, exactly. I don't know where I'm going or where I belong. I don't know where I am, and it's beautiful. It's the most freeing thing in the world to feel like your life is more than just a collection of nouns.
No, you feel unsafe and unsettled. It's terrifying.
You're adorable. Look at you telling me how to feel in my own life and still calling us strangers.
No, you know what? Why don't you tell me? What are you running away from?
That's not for you to know.
So you can do it to me.
Okay. It is the second anniversary with my ex-husband today. He showed up at my dorm. In his hands were 2 cards. Neither of them said happy anniversary. The first, a save the date to his wedding. The second, was my mother-in-law's funeral. Ex-mother-in-law, late ex-mother-in-law.
I'm so sorry. It must be really painful.
It is now. At that moment, though, I froze. I don't know how you and your ex broke up, but I could tell in your eyes that you loved him. I loved my husband, but a large part of why I loved him was his mother. She was the one who cared for me when my husband would throw his tantrums or didn't realize how much his words cut me. She was the one who would make sure that my concealer did its work before I went to work. He wasn't always like this. Honestly, I don't know where the man I fell in love with disappeared. Part of me thinks that maybe I was the one who changed. Maybe that's why he started treating me so horribly. But, part of me didn't. Because Angie noticed. She was the one who said I should be her son. I don't know how I was able to stop being loved by him.
I wasn't in love with her. Don't get me wrong, she was great. I feel comfortable enough to move in with her after 3 months we started dating. It was, through the coffee chat, ice skating, and wine tasting, something new every time. And I love that. It kept me happy and stimulated, and I learned something new about her each time. But then I realized each day was at 7 p.m. Wednesday, weeks after weeks. And then I noticed a list she wanted me to know about each time. I mean, I love to put this kind of effort. Then I noticed another list. And answer question from that list were just, spontaneous ideas would just throw her off the rail. Like ice cream at midnight, preposterous. I mean, eating ice cream at midnight at the ice cream parlor alone, while everybody else goes up with their partners, put everything into perspective. Anyways, then I noticed 2 minutes before anything I could keep track of. Like, he didn't like eat pizza after 5 before she would come out to the meal. Or she licked her fingers like an old man before the book on the page she was reading. I thought those kind of little things were supposed to make you to love something more, or not to hate them. Even my parents, They don't like my relationship, behavior. But I mean, they are the poster children for routine. And how could I convince myself to live a life that I couldn't stand? And my parents couldn't stand, the people I care about most couldn't stand. Now I'm getting back to my parents' house, hope they will still look at me the same way they did when I left for college.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're not running away. Maybe you're running towards something better.
I could say the same thing for you. But I'm guessing it's not enough time for us to decide what is wrong or right.
Where are you heading?
My parents' house, the same place you are planning to, right? New York. This is the direction of New York, I'm guessing.
Newark? I've never heard of a Newark in London. And wait, did you say train? We're clearly sitting in a London double-decker. 30-minute trip around the center, right?
What? This conversation has literally been going on for 3 hours. What do you mean? How the hell did you plan on getting from DC to London over bus?
Wait, did I buy tickets for London, Ohio again? No, but the Big Ben. I saw it. Did I dream of it? No, because why would tickets to London, Ohio cost $1,000? I'm getting scammed? No, but there's no double-decker buses in Ohio.
Wait, you bought the tickets in dollars. They you literally own a train. What double-decker? We went over this already.
Wait, but I can literally see. What can I see from the window? Oh shit, why is there nothing there?
Oh, nothing that sounds much better than New Jersey, to be honest.
Mind if I sit here?
There's plenty of other seats.
I know.
You can have a whole table to yourself.
I know this.
Listen, I'm sure you're a nice guy and all, but I am not interested.
Neither am I.
I guess if you'd really rather not have your own space.
Great.
This train is not smoking.
I don't see anyone else.
Do you mind putting that out?
Why?
I'd prefer if you don't smoke around here.
You got lung cancer or something?
No,
Then it's fine, you can handle it. So what's your name?
I'm trying to read.
Come on, let's talk for a bit.
Plenty of other cars for you to try.
I don't want to find someone else to talk to. I want to talk with you.
Fine. My name is Eve. Are you happy? Walker.
Nice to meet you, Eve Walker. My name's John Miller. So why are you going to New York?
Tell me about yourself first, John.
Eve, you don't want to hear about me. I'm a boring guy. Unless tales of legal drama excite you.
What type of law do you practice?
A little bit of everything. I'm a partner at a big firm, so we've got specific sections to handle pretty much anything you can think of. You ever heard of HHM?
No?
I'm the M.
So what's a big shot lawyer like you doing heading to New York City?
Temperamental client. They need special care.
That's it? That's hardly legal drama. You're awfully vague.
It's our attorney-client privilege, NDA stuff. I can't really talk about it. But don't think I didn't notice you dodged my question earlier. Why aren't you going to New York?
It's a long story.
We got time.
I'd rather not share it.
Come on, now you're making me curious. You robbing a bank or something?
No.
Leaving your old life behind, looking to start anew.
Nothing like that.
If I guess it, will you tell me?
Probably not.
I'll try anyways. I think I've got it.
You think?
Here's my guess. You're having trouble with health insurance money. You're going to New York to plead with your insurance company for more, to figure out a loan to take. Am I right?
How did you?
I'm just lucky. I got another guess, too. You're taking a train across the country because you don't have the money to afford gas or hotels if you were to drive your 2012 Honda Civic.
I'm done.
But we were having so much fun.
Don't follow me.
If you walk out, you'll never be able to save your daughter. That got your attention, didn't it?
How the hell do you know about that?
Come on, sit down. Let's talk for a bit.
No, I think I'll go talk to someone else.
We're not done here. Sit down.
What did you do?
Eve, sit down. I'm not asking.
Who are you really?
Who am I? Who are you, Eve? Let's start there. Eve Walker, born April 7th, 1976 in San Francisco, married Kevin Lomax. Seemed like a nice guy. Let's start there. Why'd you divorce poor Kevin?
That's none of your business.
No need to be so hostile, Eve. I'm just curious. Since to me it seems as if there isn't a reason. Kevin was everything you could have asked for in a husband. He was smart, he was independent, he was a good parent. Better than you, at least.
What did you just say?
I mean, it's just conjecture, really, but here you are, on a train across the country, while poor little Charlotte is all alone without her mom. I doubt Kevin would do this.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've been right about everything so far. If you don't like the truth, don't get mad at me.
The truth? You don't know anything. If it weren't for Kevin, I wouldn't even be on this train. Charlotte would be fine, and I would be at home with her.
Don't bother deflecting, Eve.
I'm not deflecting. I wasn't the one who went through 3 packs of cigarettes a week. I wasn't the one who stained the walls, and I certainly wasn't the one who put Charlotte through all that filthy secondhand smoke. She would be perfectly healthy today if it weren't for Kevin.
Then why did you try to stop Kevin early?
Well, I tried. I tried so hard. I was constantly telling him to stop, sending him resources, ways to quit. And he always said he would try, and I would always find an empty pack in the trash, in his car, wherever he tried to hide it.
Why didn't you try to take Charlotte away, then?
Because I thought that he could change. And the smell, the walls, none of that mattered to me as much as he did. But when Charlotte, then I couldn't.
And what stage was Charlotte's cancer when they found it? Come on, Eve, are you going to say it or am I?
3B.
And oh, no, not much they can do about that now. Not much within your budget, at least. So here we are.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. So here's what's going to happen. In about 12 seconds, you're going to get a call from the hospital. It's going to be a Dr. Gordon, and he's going to tell you that Charlotte's at stage 4. And you might want to get that.
Hello? Dr. Gordon, hi. Okay, I understand. But look, I'm on my way to the insurance company right now. I'll call you back there and we can discuss options, all right? What the fuck are you?
I have so many names. I'm sure you know a few. Why don't you take a guess?
I'm not playing your games.
Come on, just take a guess. Or do you need to see the horns and the pitchfork before you finally put it all together? Really? You never read the Book of Revelations? And then war broke out in heaven. Michael and the angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon's angels fought back. Not ringing any bells?
No, you are not real. This cannot be real.
Oh, I'm real, Eve. I'm very, very real.
What do you want from me?
Oh, it's not about what I want, it's about what you want. expect to walk into that insurance building and walk out with a blank check for your daughter's treatment?
No.
Because it's not going to happen. All that will come from this trip is wasted time and wasted money. That is, unless you take my offer.
I don't want it, whatever it is.
Even if what I'm offering is to get rid of Charlotte's cancer completely?
You're lying.
I'm not. I'll do it just for you.
No, you cannot be trusted. You're just trying to manipulate me.
Why do you think that, Eve? Because God said so, huh? Let me give you some inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it. God creates man. He gives man instincts. And then I swear, for his own amusement, he sets the rules in opposition. And while you're all out there hopping from one foot to the other, he's up there laughing his ass off. He's a sadist. Why do you think he asked Abraham to sacrifice his son, huh? To test his faith? Told Adam and Eve, oh, you can't have the fruit from the tree of knowledge, it's too dangerous. No! He did it because he thought it was funny. Look, hey, everything's supposed to be a part of God's plan, right? Tell me this. Why did he give Charlotte cancer, huh? Why was that so essential to his plan?
And I'm just supposed to take your word for all of this.
Why not? I'm on your side after all.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry, Eve. Who's offering your daughter salvation right now? God or me? That's right. You all go praise God and Jesus and condemn me, while the whole time I've been by your side. I've been here on the ground with mankind since the whole thing began. I nurtured every whim. I fulfilled every fantasy. I cared for him. I never judged him. You know why? Because I never rejected him, in spite of all his imperfections.
So then why don't you just wish away Charlotte's cancer then, however you do it? Why come to me?
Doesn't work like that. See, we're unlucky. God's the all-powerful. One snap of his fingers and poof, there's the earth. But I'm restricted. I'm no equal to God. I'm not a puppeteer like he is. Free will is quite a bitch sometimes. Have you ever heard of the phrase, deal with the devil?
How?
That's how it works. In the book of Job, when I set out to crush Job's spirit, I didn't do that with my own power. God agreed to it, and thus I had that.
So then how did you find out everything about me?
That's a different power. There's different powers for different cases. I wouldn't expect a human to understand the finer details.
So why me? Why do I get this offer?
You're lucky. You're on the train the same time as I am.
So you're doing this for everyone?
Eve, do you really think everyone on this train is as deserving as you are? I'm not going to go help out some pickpockets or absentee parents in the liquor car. But here you are, traveling hundreds of miles for the slightest chance to save your daughter's life, knowing that it's probably a fool's errand. You're not to blame for your situation, so why should you be punished? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Is God's plan not supposed to make sense or something like that? Anyways, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you an offer. If you want to accept it, you shake my hand, and if you don't, the door's right there. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay. Eve Walker, I will get rid of Charlotte's lung cancer completely and transfer it over to Kevin.
No.
No?
Just take away her cancer. Don't give it to someone else.
I thought you hated Kevin.
I do, but he's an addict. He didn't do it on purpose.
Fine. Then I'll just get rid of Charlotte's lung cancer completely. Are these terms accepted?
Then what do you get out of that?
Eve, for the guarantee that your daughter will have a lifelong good health and well-being, is there any price you wouldn't pay? That's what I thought. You might want to get that.
Hello? Dr. Gordon, hi. That's amazing. That's. I understand you still need to run some more tests, but. All right. Well, I'll turn around and come back right now. Thank you for all of your help. Thank you. You were telling the truth.
Of course I was. And now, celebrate.
No glass for me.
You won't need it.
What do you mean?
Stand up.
Why?
Just stand up. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Interesting. There it is.
What did you do?
What's the cancer I gave you?
What?
Oh, don't get me wrong. You're gonna die either way. I just thought, your daughter already has cancer. Might as well add you to the club, right? That would be ironic or whatever it is.
What?
Do I really need a reason? It's just so fun. Oh, you should have seen the joy just drain from your face. It's hilarious. You bastard! Oh, come on, Eve. You knew this was a possibility. You said it yourself. You've heard of deals with the devil. Oh, were you expecting some sort of Shakespearean monologue about my evil intentions and my plans for world domination? It doesn't go like that, Eve. Eve? I'll see you soon enough. Now, who's next?
Put that away, please.
What?
Was it the way I did it? I know you didn't want anything in public, but maybe if I did something flashier.
No, nothing in public. That was a good call.
Right. Anything in public would have been the worst possible decision. Technically second worst.
Don't go there.
Where exactly?
Beating yourself up over it.
I just keep rerunning it in my head. Where did I get wrong?
Nothing. It was perfect.
Why? Was it the ring? I could have gone for a different style, but I remember before you mentioned
Stop, please.
I've been planning this for months. I know you. I know what you like.
It was not the way you did it at all. It just wasn't right.
Did you want me to wait a couple of years? Was it just that? Was it too soon?
No, not even then.
Then what the fuck have we been doing for the last 4 years?
Calm down, please.
Then what? Because if it wasn't something with the proposal, it was with us.
How shallow do you think I am that I would care about the aesthetics of it? My answer had nothing to do with you.
That's such bullshit. We need to talk about this calmly, but we can't if you just keep on doing.
Are you okay? What happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little bruised. What happened to the train?
It literally hurled out of your seat. Wait, look at that.
How on earth?
What the hell?
We need to get out of this train, get a conductor or someone. Oh, this has got to be some sort of prank.
Honestly, who would prank us on a moving train?
A ghost.
Don't be stupid.
Well, first time for everything. Go on, you tell me what's happening.
Whatever. We need to get out of here, pull the other, and I'll push.
Okay. Count of 3. 1, 2.
What now?
Well, curtain doesn't try to attack us, I'd say we're safe.
Was it always snowing outside?
Snowing?
Look.
It's not just the snow. The landscape doesn't look quite right, see?
Did we board the wrong train going north somehow?
What are the chances that we'll both board the same wrong train? We reached separately.
True. Wait, where'd you go last time? I didn't see you after.
Oh, Soumya has a place near the hotel.
Let's like it.
Remember the one time we lost electricity in Stevenson Hall Junior year?
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember thinking that was the upper limit of my panic scale, but this one takes the cake.
I'm sure you have some unresolved childhood trauma that's the fear of the dark you have.
I'm not opening that box if we can help it. Isn't it enough to know that it's something that unsettles me without going into the rationale every time?
I mean, a therapist would disagree.
Like you're not one then.
Look, all I'm saying is, maybe the dark would appreciate the closure if it knew why you didn't like it so much.
Well, I guess some part of me finds safety and comfort in the dark. It's familiar.
But you can't wait for the lights to turn on right now.
I can't explain why. I wish I could.
Try me.
I'm not necessarily my best self in the dark. Look at me right now. I am panicked, trying my best to stay calm.
I make you feel panicked?
No! Yes. Like in the sense that I am right now and I happen to be with you, but in the metaphor I'm not.
What?
Do you really think you're the best version of yourself right now? We bring out the worst in each other. We fought throughout that first year out of college.
Okay, we also bring out some of the best in each other. Remember Project Icon?
Yeah. That was a rough one. You did well though.
All on you. I remember that client that you had such a hard time dealing with.
I'm not saying that we aren't good for each other. I don't even know anymore. We're both way too sleep deprived to be talking about this.
Worst thing I've agreed with all day.
We should maybe take a nap or something.
You want to try the door again?
Yeah, sounds
I was honestly thinking about never getting over
good. Wait,
What?
are you sure we should go out of this?
Yeah, we've been trying to this whole time. Come on.
What if this is affecting the whole train and we leave this car and the next one is even worse?
Then we should take that risk. Come on, let's go.
We'll get hurt.
Come on! If we don't leave now, you better hope this train can expedite us to the nearest hospital if a curtain falls down and hits us. If we don't move forward, things won't get better.
But we don't know what's ahead of us. It could very much get worse than it already is.
Why do you always do this?
What are you talking about?
Remember spring break of junior year? When I asked you to go on that trip with me and you said no. Why?
I don't know. We've been dating a couple of months and I didn't want to rush things.
Okay. And what about a year after that? When I told you I loved you for the first time. I took you to your favorite Italian restaurant. You were eating that last bite of black cherry cake when I told you. Why did it take you 2 weeks to say it back?
I guess I wasn't ready. I know I felt those things, but I was content with the way things were. I didn't want to ruin that.
So you'd rather keep the lights on when you can see what's happening, not risk the dark?
That's not necessarily what I'm saying.
Why are you so afraid of what's coming next?
What if I'm just happy with the way things are?
It wouldn't be so bad if you had a little trust.
Come on.
So that's why I said no. You're afraid that the future will tarnish the relationship we have.
I guess, yeah, I just have a lot of my own stuff to work out on. But that doesn't mean that I don't
You
love
don't cut yourself off from others to work on yourself, Anya.
I already told you I was happy with the way things were. It was comfortable.
Look, I love you, but I can't settle for comfortable. I need love with someone who's willing to take a risk.
Sorry, I just...
No, it's not your fault. We're just not on the same wavelength and haven't been for a while.
Where are you going?
I'm moving forward. This train car is really showing how badly things are falling apart. I'm gonna find someone who's not afraid to love me completely.
Wait. We can talk about this.
Miscreants on the train.
Huh?
Like M-I...
Miss...
Somebody robbed us!
Someone's late.
Hold up in the bar car. Ticket inspector came from the opposite direction. Had to find an empty carriage for her.
Or they hit the bar car in the morning.
Guess I missed the memo then. It's odd.
Oh.
He never does that. The inspector, he goes up, stops in car 5 to talk to the boys on duty there, runs along and doesn't come back until he's at the end. I mean, you know this.
He didn't see you?
Of course not. Of course not.
Good. And there's nothing to lose our heads over. Shall we begin?
Marbles. Two. Purse. $90. Bus pass in. Child's note.
His daughter?
Grandson.
Same difference. Dear Grandpa, happy Dylan's birthday. Oh, there's a drawing of a horse with wings here? You want to pick us a snack?
I think it's a self-portrait.
Aw, that's sweet.
All right, well, bills go back. I take the bus pass and you get the note. Sound good?
Oh, no. Take a look back too.
All right, wait, where'd the horse go? He'll notice.
No, he won't. He was saying he imagined it. Or maybe it just taped back somewhere at home.
You don't forget a flying horse, especially if it's from your grandchild.
Don't worry about it. And why the bus pass?
Starting a collection. Yo-yo.
I'd like you to take toys.
This one brings back the dead. Plus, I didn't steal it from a child anyway, so don't get all high and mighty on me now, horse thief.
Gunpowder. Basil.
What?
A little oregano. Do you have anything else?
Right. Oh, handkerchief.
This is the...
Lady in car 2. She was dabbing her face with it earlier. I nabbed it when she bent over to open the window. So easy too. It's practically spilling out of her pockets like a dead dove swanning out of a failed magician's hat. She was practically begging me to steal it, is what I'm saying. Anyways, appraisal incoming. Cologne! And oh, the good kind. Lemon furniture oil. A little carbonized air. Quite nice, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Regret.
Office lady. And regret, you said?
Yes, she's hurt someone and the fear it's got pins in her. She's tried to pray, but she can't remember the words.
Really? Guilt, you have a way of making God very simple to some people. You get a blood on your hand, and suddenly, everything looks like a tunnel.
Yes, but her hands smell of soap. They've never had to hold a gun. They shake the hands of those that do. Yes, lavender, soap. Her hands reek of it.
Delightful. And what makes you think she regrets?
I can smell regret on a passenger 4 cars away.
4? Can you wager on that?
All right. Maybe 3 cars. 2 on a bad day, but 4 for sure if I'm down home.
I'll be holding you to that next time.
Oh, do. And if I win, I want the running rabbit from yesterday.
Try to bargain.
Hey, your idea, and honestly, it suits you that I win. You taught me how, remember?
Of course I do. Soft.
She sheds it like dust.
Well, I believe it.
Does this mean you're calling off the wager? Wise move.
Don't get cocky with me now. I'm just confident in my teaching skills. That's all.
Is that so? No confidence in me as a student? I think she's going back.
Office lady? Good. She should leave running to the children. Have you seen them, by the way?
The ones in car 4?
The one that used to be in car 4. I'm not there anymore.
Don't they get sick and stuff? All this moving and circling.
It's not a circle.
You know what I mean. They're liable to get dizzy.
It's the staying still that's getting to them, not the circuit. They're young, stir crazy, their bones inch want to put them in all directions.
Lucky brats.
It's different for them, that's all. People feel the earth spinning now, you know.
You lucky few.
Don't mope until you become you.
I can't help it. It's just sometimes, even with
Yes? Go on.
Ooh, candy bar. About a half left.
Excellent.
Locker key. The ring came right off. You don't have to fiddle with it much. Ooh, a string of pearls.
Plastic?
Glass. Isn't it nice? It's from the actress in Car 3. She'll miss it a little maybe and feel her heart sink when she clasps her hands to her wrist and finds that it's gone, but then a knock will sound at the door and she'll put it out of mind. Once I make it big, she'll think I won't have to settle for glass. I think I'll keep it on me for a while.
You can't let that catch anywhere now. In light of recent events, this means looking out for doorknobs, boat hooks, canes, curtains, railings, baby's hands.
Hey, that was an accident, and it was just one time. How was I supposed to know the thing wasn't sleeping?
It was an experiment.
I know. And this?
Keep that back. My turn. Some cigarettes.
Cigarettes? You don't smoke.
Oh, I don't. But this box, it's good for keeping things in. And these contents can go in the trash.
In the trash? What a waste!
They smell like sulfur. Give them a sniff, you don't believe me.
Oh, gross.
What did I tell you? Oops. You're not taking my word for it. Everything on that guy needs some sulfur and coal smoke.
I hate having him on board. It's like he just brings the whole mood down and he doesn't even have hooves like in the stories. Anyway, what's next?
This button.
Cut it off?
Oh, hardly. It was right. It fell and my hand happened to be right there, calm.
I don't know how you do it.
Oh, it's all in the eyes. You get eventually.
Eventually. I'm sick of eventually. You said the same thing about dreams and earworms took forever.
Listen, comparing the two does you no favor. Passengers, they have minds like museum. And this train here is alien to them. So while their eyes are wide open, their minds go everywhere and nowhere. And songs feel far easier to sing because you just have to listen at the right moment. And whether their tongue is good. But now, with dreams, you got to see them.
But I can see them! Trailing miles and miles from wherever the people get on, jamming up the wheels and getting pinched in the sliding doors. These ribbons coming out of the back of their necks, yard after yard after yard. It's green like nothing else, like new leaves.
Have you ever seen dreams? Where's a forest through the windows that only counts him?
Actually, the conductor keeps a pot of violets at his window.
He never watches them.
No, I do.
That crayon, this here, is a reminder of sacrifice.
All right, Shakespeare. It's not yours, is it?
What do you think?
Do you remember being a child?
What do you mean?
Don't be daft. I mean, do you remember getting on the train, getting your ticket punched, finding your seat like the rest of them, suitcase in hand? I mean, you are planning to. You of all people can't possibly have a reason to keep.
Yes, it's going back.
Hey, Finch.
Hey, Dom.
Wouldn't it be nice, just once, to... I'm tired of windows and I want to stand still. I want to touch grass. I want to see the world, really see it. I mean, up close.
We are the most well-traveled days.
Yes, but we've never... I want to feel the ground under my feet, lay down, take a nap, and wake up exactly where I went to sleep. People, they go to the beach, don't they? The beach sounds nice. And deserts and mountains. People visit their grandmothers. Do you think I have a grandmother somewhere? I must, right?
Hey, Dom.
Finch.
The truth is, I don't remember.
Don't remember what?
Getting on here. Being a child.
Oh, that's okay. It was a silly question. Do you remember me?
Of course I do. I don't remember.
What you just said. Come with me, Finch.
I don't think I can.
you won't have to ever rely on passengers and the tickets and they're like, you won't have to rely on passengers and their stories ever again. I mean, the sky's full of stars. You love the stars, don't you? And the clouds, you can get soaked in the rain and feel the rain on your skin. I mean, Finch, come on.
It's not that easy. I guess I'll think about it.
Good. But don't think too long. The next station's approaching.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go pack.
Hey Dom, I think I'm gonna go hit car 8 again.
What? You're gonna miss the next station.
Well, you can get up at the stop, I'll get up at the next stop, and we'll see each other out there, yeah? I'll find you. Come on, don't look at me like that.
All right, next station. Of course.
Yeah, I'll see you around there. Goodbye.
No. Finch, wait!
We're almost at the station! What, already? I thought you hated this train.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess it's growing on me.
Well, I think there's still time for a little bit of mischief.
Well, when you put it that way.
Mary. Are you here to pick someone up?
Yep.
Me too. It's my son and his fiance. What? I don't know if she's his fiance yet. He was supposed to propose on the train, so it's probably happened by now.
How romantic.
Isn't it? I wanted him to call me when she said yes, but, well, you know how the reception is on trains.
Bad reception.
So what about you? Who are you here to pick up?
I'm just doing my job.
Oh, that's it. That's nice. She's a nice girl, I think. She seems like a nice girl. She's a secretary. I mean, secretaries have to be nice, right? Isn't that part of their job description? Oh, I'm kidding. He is throwing his life away. She's a secretary, for Christ's sake.
Can't trust the secretary.
That's what I thought. It's just, he's such a bright young man, Mateo is. That's my son's name. He's got so much potential. He's always got ideas for physics, something rather, I wouldn't know, all over my head, but he's applied to be a Rhodes Scholar. He's going places. I know he is. At least I thought he was. But now this girl, a secretary, I thought he would choose someone at least a little more ambitious. Oh, there's a train coming in now. That might be them. Should I congratulate them as soon as they get off of the train, or should I pretend that I don't know? Wait for them to tell me. I'm just
Anyone ever told you talk too much?
Oh. Well, I think I'll find another seat.
Hey, lady, come on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
No, really, it's fine. I'll leave.
I have a little girl. Does the same thing. You just have a lot of words. That's all.
You have a daughter?
Yeah.
Sorry, you just don't really strike me as the Princess Tea Party type.
I'm not, but I'd be anything for her.
No! Wait!
Are you alright?
No! Wait!
We'll get you another train. Are you alright?
No! I need to get back on that train!
It has to be coming back at some point.
Hey, lady!
Hush, you're not using it.
No, that train only takes people where they need to go. There is no set destination.
We'll get you where you need to go. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I need to be on that train.
We can find you another train.
Oh, forget it. It's gone.
We can find you something.
It's gone.
Sweetie, there are other trains.
No, it's gone.
You don't understand.
Leave it alone, lady. He said it's gone.
Right. Do you have a child?
What? No, it's not mine.
Oh. I have a child. And his fiance now. This lovely gentleman has a child too. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Not getting it.
He has a little girl.
Hey! Why don't you stop telling him about how much you dislike your son's fiancée?
I don't dislike her.
You just dislike that she's a secretary.
No, I don't have anything against secretaries.
Sounds like you have a lot against secretaries.
No, I just think she's settling.
Son, by marrying your son?
No. I just think she could be a little more ambitious career-wise. That's all.
You have different standards for him.
What?
Your son. You don't have anything against secretaries. It's just you're not good enough for your son because you have different standards for him because he's yours and you just want what's best for him.
Yes.
I wouldn't try that on me, son.
Don't get me wrong. I want him to find someone, settle down. But this young love, it doesn't last. I don't want him throwing away his future on something that's going to be gone anyway. Take my first love. I was 19. He was a brooding artist type. Slept away from his boy. Absolutely head over heels for him. We were perfect for each other. I was sure of it. Then summer came. I never heard from him again. He's too young.
I know what she means. I met this girl once. Lola. Smart, gorgeous, the entire package. I was down bad for this girl. I used to get euros at the deli, and I'd bring her flowers, and she'd braid them in her hair. And then one day I woke up, and she'd rob me of everything I owned. Turned out she was a serial burglar. Yeah. What about you?
I suppose you'd like my notes on love as well?
Well, if you insist.
What do you need mine for? She just jumped her bloody heart across the floor. And now you want to hear mine? Well, I'll tell you about love.
I'm out.
I'm about to tell you about love as I've seen it.
As you've seen it?
What about as you felt it?
Yeah.
Well, I've never felt it myself, but I can tell you about how others feel it.
You've never been in love?
What is love, really?
You tell me, Magpie.
Love is caring about something beyond its appeal.
Well, that's a highbrow way to put it. So how come you've never felt it?
Well, I've never been on that train.
Never?
I told you I needed to be on that train.
Hold on, Casanova. How do you know so much about love if you've never felt it?
I can smell it.
That's gross.
Not like that. What I mean to say is people, they think that they're invisible and ineffectual, but really, we leave evidence of ourselves everywhere we go. I mean, you've been annoyed since I got here.
What gave it away?
It smells sort of metallic.
A train's coming. Maybe that's...
Good evening. It's been a minute. I hope you enjoyed your journey. I wonder how our passengers passed the time. Who were they when they got on board? And who are they now as they depart?
Oh, look, a slide! Hey, Dylan, slow down!
It just...
Honestly, we could learn a thing or two from them.
Yes, Bob, get me on the next train back to say. Yeah, I know I just got here, but Bob, it's not career suicide, okay? Just, that's nonsense. Just get me on the next train back to St. Louis, 2 tickets. Got it? I want to kill that guy.
I got John's number. Only took, what, 6 tries?
After our honeymoon in the Italian Riviera, we'll rebuild the deli, brick by brick. Make it the heart of our whole operation. From there, run the terrible tomatoes and the mighty mozzarellas together.
Oh, Renzo, I love it when you talk like that. Together, we'll call them the mighty and terrible pepperonis.
Aw, you love birds. Oh, right. Look what I found. This yo-yo can bring people back from the dead.
Carla? My little girl. I don't tell you this enough, kid, but I do love you.
My God, what a crazy bus ride. Is it just me, or does this kind of look like a train station?
It was really nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Ew, have fun in London.
Oh yeah, we should totally meet up sometime.
I will like that.
Oh, it was so much fun. Now really, who is X?
It's okay. I'll be okay. He will be too. He won't remember my champagne problems.
Mateo, what happened? Did she say yes?
It wasn't meant to
Let's get you home. You know, she was just a secretary.
All aboard!
It's the same train! It's my train!
Are you coming, young man? The train's about to depart.
Yes, yes! House Finch! I'm coming! Wait for me!
I hope to see you all on the train again. Remember, if you need the train, it will find you, and it will take you where you need to go, but not always where you expect. All aboard! All aboard!